Previously on X-Men.
All right. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. This is Rob here at Smirking Gun, and we're back talking Gambit from 1993. We're doing issue number 2. This is a 4-issue miniseries, and I'm really enjoying talking comics again in this fashion. And if you're liking it, don't forget to hit like and subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications, blah, 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 blah. So, last issue, man. Last issue had so much going on. We had thieves, we have assassins, we've got X-Men, we've got Rogue saying, telling Wolverine she loves Gambit. We got externals, we got Belladonna. There's just a lot going on, and we got this guy Marius and Julian. Uh, all kinds of intrigue that's going on down in the bayou, and it all has to do with these long traditions that they've had in the Thieves Guild and the Assassins Guild down there, and how the Thieves Guild basically have had this elixir that lets them live really long lives, but the assassins also have like the ability to like take shit. It's kind of crazy, but the assassins are tired of not having to being the ones with long life, and so they're trying to set it up to get it from the thieves once and for all. Gambit finds out that his wife isn't dead, that they all saw when they first went down there in the original Gambit arc of visiting New Orleans. And now he's going back to find his wife. Rogue coming along, even though she knows what this could mean for them. They've both been through some stuff. She's told him how exactly, like, they had concerns about each other's past stuff. Rogue being hung up on Longshot, him being hung up on Belladonna. And it was starting to, like, work out, right? Of course. So that's exactly the right time to reintroduce the X. Except technically she's still his wife. So it's classic regular old romance, tropey, drama stuff here, but it's done in X style. I like that it's super dark. This is some dark stuff in this book, and we go down there and Rogue's a bright character, she's the bright shining light here, and she's down in the muck, and as we get to know more about Remy LeBeau, and in this issue, she starts to find out, like he said, you might not like everything you're gonna see, which is another kind of a tropey thing for Rogue like characters to say. You wouldn't like me, like blah blah blah, and girls like bad boys, I guess. Did I just say I guess girls like bad boys? That's a general statement. Not all girls. Yeah, okay. I just dug myself a hole by making it sound like all girls. So, not all girls, but a lot of girls like bad boys. It's just the way it is. I'm not judging. So, as we start this next issue, yeah, everybody is headed down to Nolans to find out if Belladonna actually is still alive. So, I hope you guys are enjoying this. I'm enjoying doing it. I'm going to continue to do it, whether people like it or not. I know some people who do. So, without further ado, we are going to get right into the book and start talking about it as soon as everything loads up here. Internet is a little slow right now, so I'm a little concerned, but there we go. So, without further ado, Gambit number 2 from 1993 to 1994. Here we go. First off, love the cover. Also, like, loving Lee Weeks' art. On the outskirts of the New Orleans on the River Road within sight of the Mississippi. This place hasn't changed. Neither has what passes for security. Been sneaking in just like this since I was a pup. Nobody one was Nobody but one was welcoming me inside back then, and I'm sure none of them inside will be rolling out a red carpet for the return of this thief tonight. Too quiet. Like a funeral parlor. The house was always full of wild goings on when she was alive. People always warned me that I'd be the one that drew me to her like a candle to a flame. People always warned me that I'd be the one to get burnt. Belle. Those eyes, I love them. You're the only one that could bring me back to this city. You were the only reason I stayed as long as I did. And you were the reason I had to leave. Now I'm searching for the ghosts of my youth. It's true. You are alive, Cherie. You are alive. Belladonna! My wife, my love. Honor Amongst Thieves. Story by Howard Mackey, Lee Weeks, Klaus Janson. Colorist Steve Buccellato. Letterer Richard Starkings. Editor Bob Harris. And Chief Tom DeFalco. So I'm thinking, he's yelling because she's like in a coma. And that's just some passion there. That's just some straight up passion. Belladonna! My wife, my love. He's a man of passion, you know? How, Cherie? I saw you die, holding you in my arms, watching the life drain from your body. I felt a piece of my heart die with you. And now? Assassins! Leave me with my wife, killers! Don't be making me take your lives! That's a badass. That's badass. I like that. Pachoon, pachoon, pachoon. I'm blind. No, Chief, you be the intruder here, so you'll do the dying. Pah! For a long time I be hearing that trash from the likes of you. Assassins always talking about killing little old Remy LeBeau. Saying I ain't good enough to marry no assassin woman. Except the woman she want to marry me. Best of you never could take me in a fair fight. That's when I learned to fight none too fair. Nothing's changed, eh? Everything's changed, Gambit. My beautiful daughter hovers near the edge of death because of you and your new comrades. 2 of my children you have taken from me, so. This is Marius. I will have the pleasure of taking your life in a duel of honor, sir. Pick up the sword, LeBeau. Marius, I did not come here to duel with you. Then you should not have come at all, son-in-law. No more words. Pick up the sword if you have any honor. Or don't you even have the honor of a thief? No, you are not truly one of theirs, are you? You are just a mutant outsider picked up, or was it stolen when you were but a babe? An adopted thief. Pah, a dead thief. All right, we fight then. But you should know that your son Julian is not dead. Last night he and I fought after he had murdered my brother Henry. The outcome was not to his advantage. But it was he who sent me down here by warning me to stay away. I like that. I like that shot a lot. That thing is not my son. My son was a man of honor. You took his honor and his life away from him, thief. The creature which walks as my son walked would betray his family, his father, his guild. It is an abomination that must be destroyed. I didn't come here to argue about events of the past with my father-in-law. This fight ends now. Boom. Nice little charge up of the ring. Call off your killers, Marius. I have no desire to kill my father-in-law. Kill this honorless mutant thief now. What do we do here, guys? Pardon me, fellas, but don't take kindly to all this killing talk. Gambit here is a teammate of mine, and even though he does tend to run off at the mouth, I like him the way he is, alive. Out of nowhere. Y'all take care now. Rogue, ma chérie, I asked you to stay out of this. Here's a shot, right? Here's a great frame. Asking ain't getting, Remy. Besides, there's more than enough here of this here little game for both of us. Oof. My sweet, as you recently pointed out to me in the danger room, this is no game. Assassins always play for keeps. Push. But fortunately, so do thieves. And X-Men. Conk. Touche. I'll be taking my wife now. Now you steal my daughter, thief? If you really want to save Belladonna, then let her taste the precious elixir of the thieves. Elixir? I don't know. Do not insult me, sir. We assassins have always known about it. Many have wanted it for ourselves, but that is not to be. A pact was made long ago. We get the power. The thieves get the elixir of life. Gambit, what's he talking about? Old wives' tales and legends, Rogue, nothing more. What? You don't want your mutant girlfriend to hear the truth, Remy? Perhaps it's time for all to know the truth. You know the elixir can save her. Take her to your guild father. A taste is all it would take. Save my daughter, Remy LeBeau. Save your wife. Too much to ask, eh? Your secrets can't be shared outside the guild? Or could you possibly betray your family for the life of one you promised to cherish in sickness and in health? You would have to give up all claims to honor. We'll be off now. Let me take her, Gambit. It's a long way down. Rogue, you sure? I'm sure. Do right by my baby daughter, LeBeau. Another good frame there. I like that a lot. Gambit and Rogue's departure is observed from the shadows of the night. And as the saying goes, if looks could kill. For now, the burning rage is directed elsewhere. Separating himself from the shadows, the dark assassin slips inside. To face those he once called family. Now an outcast among killers. An assassin without honor. He is the enemy. The battle is swift, efficient, and brutal. One by one, assassins fall before the murderous attack. Friends and family alike fall before the murderous attack. None are spared his rage. The blood of childhood playmates mingles at the feet of one they once called brother. Tonight, their women will weep. Father, we will have words. I am father to you no longer, killer. The day you came into this world is a blight on the memory of your dear mother. Put an end to my suffering. Kill me now, Julian. Some dramatic shit, guys. Father, your suffering be just beginning. You let him take my beloved sister again. For this you would be so easy. You and all the weak ones who claim the name assassin. Time's come for our guild to be renegotiating the old pacts. The powers and the life can be ours. Having had a taste of both, I want it all. You will fail, Julian. I will see to it. You be doing nothing, father. The elixir and Belladonna will be mine. You won't be poisoning her mind against me no more. Belladonna will sit by my side at the new Assassin's Guild. Think about that, father. Shracked. The old ways be dead. He's fine. In an underground chamber beneath the French Quarter, the tithing ceremony commences. Members of the 10 families of thieves stand ready to present tribute to the tithe collector in exchange for long life. It is our pact. It is your right. The elixir of life in exchange for the tithe, Jean-Luc Lebeau. By the gates of Candra, the benefactors, I give you the first vial. Father, we will have words. What's going on here, sugar? Family business, rogue. You do not have to be here. I'm not leaving you on your own again. Remy, what have you done? The tithing ceremony is over. Settle your business quickly, thieves, or the remaining elixir returns to Kandar. And the pact is broken. He is gone. The elixir. You dare disrupt the ancient ceremony, Remy LeBeau? For this you shall. Enough. This is my son. We will speak. The ceremony will continue. Shortly. How many more to die, father? Is not the death of your son, my brother, enough? Must my wife, too, pay the price of ancient feuds? The elixir can save her. I want it. Henry. Dead? Never. You will have nothing, Remy. Pierre. I was talking to my father. That's a reaction. The elixir, father. Or would you have me turn as assassin right here? It cannot be. Even if we had all 3 vials, I could not give out any to an outsider. Have it your way, father. Gambit. You don't want to do this, Remy. This isn't you. Of course it's not Cherie, but then again, you don't know me as well as you think you do. No one does. Fuckoon, fuckoon, fuckoon. You all wrap yourselves in the ancient rituals, father, the old ways. Live beneath the streets like paupers while you let the wealth slip through your fingers. You give everything away in exchange for long life. That is not living. My brother is dead. My wife will be saved. If my family will not help me with this, then I will do it myself. Mourn the loss of 2 sons, Jean-Luc Lebeau. Jean-Luc, man, was like always like the joke back then. Whether it was Grey Poupon or Jean-Luc Picard or like it was just, they always would say Jean-Luc whenever it was like French anything back then. I think there was a commercial too about coffee. Oh, it was the 2 ladies thinking about where they were in that cafe in Paris, and they go, the waiter's name was Jean-Luc. Anyway, we need all 3 vials for the elixir to be complete. Remy cannot be allowed to betray us. I know. Shrouded in mist, the tithe collector continues his journey through the back streets of the French Quarter. Wrapped in a cloak of fear, the streets empty before him. Few would confront the tithe collector on his midnight meanderings. Few, but not all. What assassin, you dare? Yeah, we dare, old man. Dare to be taken what is ours by right of birth and the sweat of our brow. You will never have. We'll be having it all, tithe collector. You've been giving us the power to do taken for a lot of years now. So now we do what we be trained to do. Kill and take. Why? The pact. Ancient history. For both guilds, Julian, united we have enough power and skills to take whatever we want. From whoever we want. That right, Pierre, and even from the tithe collector and the benefactress herself. Bold words, words you and the descendants of both guilds will soon come to regret. The pact is ended. Suffer the consequences. Stop him! The vial! He's gone! The other two are useless without. Don't worry, Chief. You be stealing a part of the elixir your guild has. That's why I paid you for it. I got the second right here. And I'll just be tracking him back to Paris to get the last. With all three vials, the long life can be mine to give to the assassins. We will be having the powers and the long life. The Garden District. I grew up on the streets. I don't remember my real parents. Took to stealing to survive. That's how I met Jean-Luc. Tried to steal his wallet. Didn't know he was the head of the legendary Thieves Guild. He took a shine to me. He took me in as one of his own. Taught me what I know. Henry was like a brother to me. They be the only family I got. And I just want to point out for anybody that was always talking about Rogue's juicy ass, that's pretty flat butt right there, but maybe it's just in context, but it looks pretty flat. But I'm just saying, that's still a pretty nice ass. You still got us, Gambit. The X-Men. That I do, Cherie. Thank you. Look, I know this is not easy for you, but I have to do this. You don't have to be standing guard on Belladonna. I can find someone. I'm doing this for you, Remy, not for her. Both guilds may try and come after her. I'll keep her safe. Before you go, tell me, what is this place? I bought it years ago. A place to retire one day, settle down and raise a family. Pa, who am I kidding? I'll never settle down. But even a thief has to have dreams, eh? Take care, Cherie. You too, sugar. You too. To you and me alone, girl. So tell me, Belladonna, are you the dream of a thief? You return to a wounded man, Remy. Sorry to see that, Samarius, but I need your help. Have information that can help me save Belle's life. It will be mean betraying your guild. It would mean betraying your guild, your family. I can live with it. Paris. I hate to leave you and things go badly with your business, Kendra, but I have my own affairs to attend. Do not concern yourself with me, Gideon. Everything will be resolved as planned. To be continued. Now, this is Gideon again, and this is the externals part of it. They are immortals, and that is the tithe collector telling them what happened. So we're going to see some shit go down in issue number 3 and 4. Again, this has been a lot of fun talking about, and I'm going to continue to do these. I like it. So what do we have here, man? I mean, holy crap. Rogue is sticking with it. I like that. This was that time, man. when I was growing up with Rogue and Gambit, because they've been in different iterations together and different certain things. And this is that original stuff. It takes me really back, and it was a really special time having these characters when you're there and in when the stories are new. But it's just as cool going back and revisiting and seeing stuff that you didn't remember. So anyway, that's this issue. We'll be back with number 3 sooner rather than later. So don't forget to be good to each other, keep reading comics, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye.